Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt with 86. Usually I have a lot more that I say about things, but I'm just gonna say that this is pretty cool. So this is the Redragon Jupiter, the G809 maybe? I believe it's G809. I'll double check. If it's not, I'll post something here that says it's not, or what it actually is. Anyways, I usually have a lot more to say, but I'm pretty much gonna start and say that construction quality is well beyond what I expected, well beyond what I paid for. Paid $19 for it, $20, really. I always round down. That 99 cents makes it sound better. I don't know if you're like me, that's what I do. It was $19, not $20 for this controller. And at first I didn't have a lot of expectations, like I was saying. I just kind of expected some cheap plasticky thing that may kind of work, that'll probably deteriorate in time. And while it hasn't really been through the test of time with me yet, as of right now out the gate, it's been pretty awesome. Now, some things to mention is it's got this nice rubbery ABS design. It's a really comfortable fit in the hand. While I think it looks a little bit goofy and it's slightly larger than a PlayStation 4 controller, it's pretty comfortable in the hands, and I don't have any problems with the way it feels. I also have bigger hands than I guess most people do, but there's of course people that have hands that are like, I don't know, I got nothing. My point is, it's a little bit bigger than your typical PlayStation 4 controller and about the same size mass-wise, I guess, as a Switch Pro controller. And this controller was really primarily designed for both those systems. So it works well and excellent on both PlayStation 4, and it works well and excellent on Nintendo Switch. Now, I will say, because if you're like me and you've had this or have this and you're trying to find out how did you connect it to the Switch, it's simpler than it seems, because the first like 100 times I tried, the Switch was docked. I undocked the Switch and then magically it just connected. So if you've been having troubles getting it to connect, follow their instructions after you undock the Switch to do it. I don't know why, but that worked. It won't do it while it's docked, it'll do it when it's not docked. Then you can put it back in the dock and use it like a regular controller and play on it. Now, it's pretty cool because it's backlit. As far as I can tell, there's no way to turn off the backlight, and it's reminiscent of a PlayStation 4 controller, as in that it has square, X, circle, and triangle on the right hand side control pad. All the buttons feel really good. I have no issues with drifting. I have no problems when using it. To be honest with you, it feels like I'm using just kind of a beefy PlayStation 4 controller, and there's even been times I forgot that it wasn't a PlayStation 4 controller when playing it on PlayStation 4. However, I primarily have been using it with the Switch because I like the Switch. I'm a Nintendo fanboy at heart. You know, I'm PCMR of course, but when it comes to consoles, it's Nintendo for me. As far as battery life on it, even with those LEDs going inside of it, you're looking at about 15 to 20 hours. That's what I've kind of guesstimated, really, because it's pick up and play. I haven't played straight that long. It's pretty much pick up and play. It takes about an hour to charge it. Just plug it into the micro USB on the back and charge it. If you're somebody that's interested about plugging in headsets to it, it's kept that as well. So just like on the PlayStation 4 controller, you're able to plug into the front of it and use that for additional peripheral devices. If you're wondering how the buttons sound, all the clicks from the analog clicks to the D-pad, then we're going to pause right here so you can listen to that real quick, because for some people that's important to know. So let's go ahead and take a listen. Anyways, guys, I don't really have anything bad to say about this. I take that back, I do have one bad thing to say. Sometimes the rumble, which feels great by the way, I like how aggressive of a rumble it is without being an obnoxious one. The part that gets obnoxious is sometimes it just keeps going, even when I'm out of the game. I was playing some Mario Kart on it and the rumble started going after I got hit, and I was like, man, it's really rumbling. I must be on like bumpy ground or something, when it clearly wasn't. Sometimes it'd go away, sometimes it'd come back in between hits, but then it finally just stayed on at one point. Redragon, I hope you fix this in either some sort of firmware update or upon further release of this controller, because as you can see in this clip, it's kind of comically just rumbling for no good reason. Anyways, that's really the only negative thing I have about it. I like the way the rumble feels, I just don't want to feel it 24/7 when I'm using the controller. Pretty short video because there's really no cons to me so far. It can be used on the PlayStation 4, on the Switch, and on the PC. Now, I haven't got it to work on the PC on wired mode, but if you have Bluetooth, you can connect to it via adding it as a Bluetooth device in your Bluetooth devices and using it as a Bluetooth gamepad on your PC. Anyways, guys, I hope this is somewhat helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll be sure and get back with you. Have a great day, night, whatever it is. I'll see you in the next video that I do.